Oh, hi.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Okay.
There we are.
We're real long, not too early.
No,
Let's
no.
say 53. It
Somewhere
does.
in there, yeah.
Wowzers. Okay, well.
So how's everybody doing?
Oh, hi, Kim.
I'm feeling fantastic. How are you feeling? Here comes your mom.
Yep. I'm not talking when you're done. Okay.
Awesome. Angie, how you doing? So Kim and Angie are here. Awesome. So how's the house going? I haven't been able to check out your videos yet. Have you been able to get on there to?
I really haven't watched much of any YouTube since I got Hulu. I'm a little
Hulu'd?
to Hulu. Yeah. Hulu. It kind of it's funny because it makes me mad because I'm paying for a subscription to Hulu and then they make me watch commercials. I'm like, then I guess when you think about it, you pay for cable and you got to watch commercials. So
Yeah. So
I guess my argument was a little bit redundantly stupid. Oh look, it's my glasses I've been looking for.
oh.
Nice. We need to get our stuff back out to the garage and go out to. Anyway.
Okay. Well, good. Yard getting staked out, getting ready to break ground.
I saw that one, I think.
Awesome.
I think I saw that one. I hope you guys can see us. The sun's kind of at a weird spot behind us.
No, it's fun. Looks like it. I was going to put it out that direction, but I didn't think that the seats would work too well from over there. So, yeah, today I thought that I just wanted to go live today. We haven't done it in a long time, I guess.
Thank you, Kim.
I don't know how long it's been since we did a live. So I just thought, what the heck? It's not like I've got anything else going on.
She's been drowning in homework, so she doesn't have much time to do.
Okay.
Feel your pain, girl.
Do videos of you doing homework.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
How does a student do her day?
There you go.
How does a mom, a full-time employee, and a student do her day?
Yeah.
So I see a meme. Where's the meme? I see a meme in my head.
I am here to tell you that you would be shocked to see how many people would watch something that you think is boring. Yeah, it amazes me sometimes that some of the stuff people actually would want to watch that I consider just to be like boring, and why would you want to see that? Yeah. I think you'd be surprised to see how many people would actually watch videos of you doing homework. Yeah.
So have you guys started Christmas shopping yet? We actually got ours started.
Have we?
Did that right away?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, for the grands.
Mm-hmm.
We started shopping for the grandkids first.
Walmart has their layaway.
Exactly.
It could help you learn a few things.
Exactly. While she's doing homework, maybe
it could help you learn that going back to school is not for you.
She could.
I should have watched those videos. I would have figured that out.
She could have explained. She could be explaining what she's doing or whatever homework she's doing, and go through the process of how she studies or how she did. I'm sure people would watch that.
Yeah, Angie, I kind of figured you guys would tone it down this year. Angie's doing homework right now.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't think I could handle a classroom situation, especially with young kids today. Yeah, I would probably be hauled off by a SWAT team or something. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Some of the stuff that Kaz and I heard and dealt with was just
insane.
I just couldn't believe, it's not even naivete, it's stupidity of these kids.
Yeah.
You know, one girl arguing that the home life had nothing to do with how a child turned out. I'm like, kind of has like everything to do with how a child turns out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, there's always the exception to the rule, but it was just ridiculous.
Coming up with 5 books for infants and toddlers.
I used to, remember when I had all those drafts for all those books I wanted to do?
Yes.
Remember the Help Me series? Help me make my bed, help me do the dishes.
Yeah, she was going to do a series of kids' books.
Yeah, there you go, Ange. There's 5 books for you.
She should have done it.
I still could.
You should.
I can't.
You should.
We've just got so many other things on
the burners
right now.
Yes.
We're not talking about that one.
No. No.
Good.
No, that's not being discussed right at the moment.
Yeah. We are getting a storage unit next month.
Okay, we're getting a storage.
That budget.
We're going to be getting a storage unit apparently.
We got to get our stuff out of people's way.
Yeah. It could be a good thing because that way maybe we could stack things a little differently. She's on
fall break next week, so she can get caught up.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Feel free to use my ideas, Ange. Just saying, I don't mind. I'm not using them for anything.
Been spending a lot of time out in the woods. Been doing videos, a lot of videos.
Another good book.
Yeah.
Help me sort my toys, and you can incorporate colors and shapes.
Ooh.
There you go, Ange. There's another one for you.
There you go.
Just trying to help you out, cuz. Just want to be a blessing.
I got one.
What?
We could go out in the woods and help me look for dragons.
Have you seen that video, Angie? That could be a really cute book.
It could be.
Just hurt my own shoulder.
That could be a good book. Seth and I don't know if you guys have seen that video or not, but
let that video inspire you, Angie. The dragon hunting with Seth.
Seth once wanted me to go dragon hunting. There you go.
It would be.
Seth wanted me to go dragon hunting out in the woods out here, and then he wanted me to report back to him at the dragons that I found. But I thought,
Angie, I'm hoping you're writing this down because I'm not going to remember these ideas.
I thought instead of doing that, we would just FaceTime each other, and I would take him out in the woods with me. And so he sat in Denver while I was here in Indiana, and we went out in the woods out here and went looking around for dragons. So had a good time. It was really fun. Really fun.
The glasses thing was cracking me
up.
Yeah,
he had some kind of Harry Potter glasses on. He said he could see dragons with them.
And then all of a sudden he couldn't see dragons.
Yeah. And once I questioned him about whether or not the glasses were able to see, then he admitted to me that he couldn't see dragons with those glasses.
It was kind of cute, but kind of sad because he gave up his little, what do you call that? Creation,
creativity, imagination, or whatever.
So you concede to what you wanted, or
what
he thought you wanted.
No, I didn't want him to say that.
No, I didn't say that you wanted him.
I was quite happy with him. I was quite happy with him being able to see dragons with those glasses on.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
No, over there in that dark spot. Well, that dark part was just a shadow, but it's hard to tell that through a phone.
Yes.
It was funny.
Yeah. My videos are about a month behind of where I'm doing them. So, and I just uploaded my last video, which is due to go up on the 2nd of November. So I've got plenty of videos, and I'm still releasing videos every day. I still have so many videos that I have to release every day, and I'm still up until November 2nd. And by the time that shows up, who knows how many more videos I'll have. So I've been doing a lot with making charcoal. I probably made 3 or 4 videos. Char.
You keep saying char.
Char.
I keep saying no, honey. It's a chair. Oh, char.
It's a char.
It's char.
So yeah, I've made like 3 or 4 videos just on that topic alone. So, and then I've got like 2 or 3 more videos that I'm going to be using the char that I made to do other videos. So anyway.
Top that.
Yeah.
Top liar.
So anybody keeping up with football?
You can't talk about football.
I'm just saying.
Football's a no topic. They're boycotted because they're crap babies.
Whatever. I've been watching a little bit. I don't like force myself to make sure that I have to see it now.
Kim says every time she goes to make a video, it makes her feel a rage, and she doesn't know why. Because the world is frustrating right now. That's why.
Well, maybe you should film the rage and post that.
That's right.
I actually did. I did a couple videos about some of my not so happy thoughts about people, and actually put them up. Oh heck no!
Oh, heck no.
I actually put them up. Usually I'll do these videos and then I won't post them because I get a little too.
He needs to vent. And
Yeah,
when he gets his
yeah.
vent done, he's fine.
But I decided to go ahead and post them. So I've decided. I've already decided this, and it's a set thing. I'm pretty sure as set as it's going to be for me right now. But after this election, I'm done with politics.
He can't be done with politics.
I'm done with it.
He won't be done.
I'm done with it.
I finally figured out how to edit a little
Squirrel.
bit on my phone, but I have no clue how to make a thumbnail. Oh, LOL.
No clue.
Yeah, I know. I'm not very good at thumbnails either. Is the picture they use?
No, I know what a
okay.
thumbnail is. I don't do a phone.
If I do a thumbnail, it's a picture we take before we do the video.
You refuse to vote?
Oh, Kim, no, honey.
Well,
use your power.
Well,
Use your power.
No, I'm not going to shush. I will argue that people's votes don't really matter, but I will also argue that everybody should vote. Yes, I will argue both sides of those, and I will be sincere about both sides that I take.
I'm not a consistent voter as far as I am. I don't vote every election, but
I do.
I've voted the past couple because it's getting more important to me.
No, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's entirely up to you. I'm not. No.
We don't even tell our kids who to vote for.
That's none of my business.
Although if they don't vote for who I say, they won't get any Christmas presents.
Whatever. You can't really decide. Well, I tell you what. Honestly, if you can't decide between Trump or Biden, I feel sorry for you. Honestly.
Why can't you decide? Have you registered?
You go downtown. It's catty-cornered to the library. It's the old post office.
You can go there and do it early, so you don't have to wait.
They're actually open now to go vote.
Yeah, they're open now for early voting.
Yeah, we do. We need to go do that tomorrow. But yeah, it's catty-cornered to the library. If you're in front of the library, it's the building right there that's angled on the right-hand side. It used to be the old post office. I don't know if you remember that.
And as far as finding out where you can go vote, you can go online and find out.
Yes, the Board of Health.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, it's in that building.
It's in that building, yes. Yep.
Well, let me ask you a question, Kim. Do you want to live in a world where a government literally tells you when you can get food, how much food you can get, when you can go get gas for your car and how much gas you can get?
Yes, you can vote tomorrow. It's already open.
What else would they choose?
Well, basically, in my view,
they would limit your,
in my personal view,
if you wanted to go get milk, you couldn't choose different kinds. They would limit the kinds of choices that you have.
In my personal view, and I'm not telling you what to do.
Then vote Biden if you want that.
If you're interested in a socialistic government, vote Democrat. If you're not, then don't.
If you want to be able to make your own choices.
It's just a personal view. I'm not telling you who to vote for. It's none of my business. And I'm huge. Now, as far as that goes, I don't have any qualms at telling anybody and everybody, I'm voting for Trump. I voted for him the last time. I'm voting for him this time. Absolutely.
I'm voting for the child.
Okay, you do that. Now, as far as the other postings that are up, like the governor and all that stuff, anytime I have a chance to vote for a libertarian, I vote for a libertarian. Now, generally, that
good job, Ange.
That really does hurt the Republican more than it does the Democrat.
Kanye West.
There you go.
That boy is scary.
But yeah, we have a guy named Donald Rainwater who's running for governor in Indiana, who's libertarian.
I know you are, Angie.
I'm voting for him. It's not going to help. It'll probably hurt the Republican, because the Republicans are begging people like me.
I like our government right now, but I don't want to vote Democrat either.
Yeah, well,
Go for it, Kim.
wouldn't that be nice?
We actually did that one year where we each wrote in our names.
Wouldn't
Read
that
it
be
for
nice?
ourselves.
I know a guy that when he does vote, he just votes for himself every year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Again,
I will say at least our local governor isn't being like California or Colorado. So at least he's not being stupid like the Democratic states are.
that's true. Now, I read last night an article that whoever wrote the article was begging libertarians or Republicans to not vote third party on the governor because I guess Holcomb,
because.
yes, is losing ground to the Democrat, and he's losing ground at the same percentage that people were saying they're going to vote for the Libertarian. So, and I think it was like 6%. He lost 6% of the vote, and Libertarian gained 6%. So, in truth, it does kind of hurt the Republicans more than it does the Democrats. But when, in all honesty, it isn't going to really matter because whatever happens is going to happen. And whoever is going to take charge is going to take charge regardless of what we want or we say. So eventually, anyway. So yeah, I've kind of stated in several videos. Well, for the library.
Oh.
The libertarian.
No.
No, basically, a libertarian is.
Every time you say libertarian, I think of liberty.
If you really want to get to the just the basics of it, it's free choice. Period. So everything is choice. Limited government. They like freedom above all else. And basically, you live your life, I'll live my life, and I'll stay out of your life, and you stay out of my life. That's the basic idea of libertarian. They don't really have a strong hold on any real positions anywhere that will give them any authority or power, and they probably never will. But it doesn't stop me from voting for them. So anyway, yeah, I try to vote libertarian. As a matter of fact, when Obama bin Laden won both of his elections, I voted libertarian. Ron Paul, I voted libertarian. Now the first year that I voted for Ron Paul, he was actually running for president, and the second time I voted for him, he wasn't even running for president, but I wrote his name in anyway. First time I ever really wrote in a name that I seriously wanted to be president. But yeah, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I did it anyway. So she's over here snoozing. All this political talk is making her bored. All right, off the politics. What are we doing now? She doesn't know. She doesn't care. She's done. Fine. There we go. Man. She's napping. So anyway, since elections are coming up, there you go. I don't know what Tennessee generally votes. I don't know. I'm not sure whether Tennessee, probably, but who knows? You know, I know a couple people.
And she's asking if we've heard any recent stop with politics on the stimulus.
Well, I don't.
I quit watching because I'm over it and mad, and it just makes me more depressed because they're being such jerk offs about it.
Well, Trump wants the stimulus to go through.
He wants it to go out. He wanted it to go out 3 months ago.
It's the Democrats that keep fighting it because they want Pelosi. She's a freaking evil bitch.
Yeah, my mom watches it almost every day, so she kind of keeps me informed of any really good info. But there's not even been any really good info in over a month.
I would say don't expect it, but be happy if it shows up.
Yeah. Yes, and they won't do it. Nancy won't do it.
She doesn't want to do a standalone bill because she really doesn't want anybody having the money. She wants to get money for what she wants stuff for.
Part of it is also, I I can look at it two ways, and sadly we're gonna get back on politics a touch. If we can keep his mouth shut, it'll only be a touch. So I think part of the reason that she's holding off is that she wants to do it right at the last minute before elections to be like, the Democrats saved the day, or she's holding off to the last minute because then she can be like, well, we tried to push this through, but the Republicans wouldn't let us do what we needed to do. So she could play either side of that coin to try to sway the election a little bit.
They're both lies.
But they're both BS lies. The fact of the matter is she's the one that's not helping her people, and it's BS.
Yeah. Michelle calls her Cersei Lannister.
Yeah, I call her Cersei Lannister. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you completely get that reference. If you're not, let me just quote it with saying evil bitch.
Yeah, so anyway, we'll see. We'll see.
Did not die nearly a horrible enough death.
No, she needed a much horrible death.
Yeah.
But when this is all over with, whether I hope Trump wins, I really do, but whether he wins or whether he doesn't win, I just think I'm over the caring about.
He says that he won't be. The next election, he'll be the same way. He'll start it on again.
We'll see.
Ooh la la.
I never make any plans for anything, and one day's the same as another, so weekends aren't any different.
Our weekends are dojo.
Yeah.
Football and editing and uploading.
So yeah, Fridays and Saturdays I have class, and then Sundays if we're around and I'm not doing anything, I come inside and watch football.
And that's when I try to get a bulk of my editing done so I can do a bulk of uploading.
So that's basically.
I have videos set to release up all the way till October 28th, I think, at this point.
You did say 28th, yeah.
And I still have, I think, like 4 more videos I can get edited to get ready to go up. And I'm still doing it every other day. Yeah.
So.
Ooh, that'll be fun. They're going to do the pumpkin patch on Sunday. Yeah, we don't have any littles to do the pumpkin patch with. We could do the grands, but we don't have any money to do it either, really.
Yeah. We're trying to save all of our money for a special tree.
Clean up credit and get our life together.
We got a special tree.
Trying to adult. It sucks.
Waterworld.
Special tree.
Saving it for the special tree.
Our anniversary is coming up, so we are going on a date night next Saturday. Oh, fun.
Awesome.
It does suck sometimes.
Yeah, we tried to tell our kids adulting sucked, but they didn't believe us until they had to do it.
Now they both say it on a regular basis. You're right, adulting does suck.
Adulting does suck. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Aw. I should pull out some of my stuff and see if I have anything that you might like.
I like October.
I don't mind it. I'm ready for
I'm
April,
not really,
May again already.
I'm not really into any of the holidays the way they're celebrated nowadays. But yeah. Anyway, but oh well. One day is the same as another to me. If you make all day special, there's no such thing as a special day. Kids trick-or-treating for sure. Yeah.
It was cracking me up. The people having this huge debate on if they should go trick-or-treating. Yeah. I'm like,
well, they're wearing masks.
They're supposed to be wearing masks. So what's the debate?
So I don't
According
know.
to everybody, if you're wearing a mask, everybody's safe. So what's the debate?
Oh yeah. Hey, did everybody hear? And I figured I learned this when we were at Disney. If you sit down and you're really, really still and you don't move.
No, you have to be eating and drinking.
Wait a second, I ain't finished.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. So if you sit down and you're still and you don't move and you either eat or drink constantly, you're invisible to COVID.
I can't wait for this all to be over. Oh, cool. Wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't had to deal with.
They should have done that years ago.
Well, I remember when we were kids.
Oh crap! Does Ron know that?
I don't know.
Oh snap! That's gonna be a long night.
When we were kids, we were out all hours of the night, just running around ourselves, all over the neighborhoods, and there was no time limits. It was like.
Thank you, Angie. I'll make sure to tell Ron.
You started. I know we're doing the just as it started to get dark, and you never came back.
Trunk or treat. I don't know if they're doing the festivities festivities inside the dojo this year.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if we were going to do the trunk or treat.
Yeah, we're doing the trunk or treat.
Okay.
But he didn't know if anything was happening inside the building.
Yeah, it was just whenever. You go out.
I can remember my friend who lived in town that I grew up with, while him and his brothers, they would they couldn't wait to get out of school, because as soon as they got out of school, they'd change into their costumes and head out trick-or-treating. Like, you know, their mom would have to say, be back here at a certain time because Mickey and her mom are coming over and you're taking her trick-or-treating.
Yeah. If the lights were still on at midnight, people were out. Yep. All right. Well, we'll be glad to see you out there.
I don't have any plans for decorating the van at all.
No, we're not. I'm not going to decorate.
I don't think we're going to freak out about it. I'm going to have the seats folded down. I'm just going to sit in the back. Maybe I'll be a circus show or something. I don't know. Yeah, come home, change, and go to bed. Yep. Me too.
Yep. And then you were out until all the lights were turned off, till people stopped answering doors.
Yep. I remember getting home one year. It was like 10:30 that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we stayed at George and Judy's for a little bit, and we just hung out there for a little while after we got done trick or treating.
An M&M truck, cool.
Oh, that'll be fun. M&M trunk.
Are you gonna drive that up to the dojo so that we can see that?
You just registered to vote?
I just registered. Well, good for you. Good for you. You have fun with that, and hopefully, yep.
Nice.
Good
job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Ow, my head. I don't even have a clue what I would do in our trunk, because
we don't have a trunk.
I got rid of all of our stuff. It's going to be so easy. Just streamers of different M&M colors and paper plates with M&Ms on them.
There you go.
There you go. With an M on them. Sorry.
There you go. That'll work.
I might have to steal that idea, Angie. The 23rd.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that idea.
She's taking your idea.
I'm swiping it. Yeah.
Swiper, no swiping.
Says we have 5 people here. Hello,
awesome.
Whoever else is hanging around listening to us.
Oh, some people just listen and don't call. Yeah. So I don't know.
What colors are M&Ms? We got yellow, red, green, blue, brown. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't do brown plates. That's like big drops of poop everywhere.
And I was gonna say I could make some brown plates for you.
I could. Ow, my fingers.
Do you want now? See, there's never been
treaters on this street since they built that house in 1939.
Oh, wow.
Are you the only house on the street?
Yeah. Plus, you said something about having a lot of steps and everything. And
kids don't like to do the steps.
A lot of kids,
lazy bastards.
I mean, they are kids nowadays.
Basically, yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to. Well, we would take the kids out and stuff, so we were never home.
We took them over to Greentown.
Yeah.
Because that one neighborhood over in Greentown by the high school was like Buku mega candy city.
So, yeah, things change. Things change. I remember back when I was a kid.
Angie said when they get their house built, she's going to do the big candy bars because she wants to be the coolest neighbor.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's
that
awesome.
Will make you the coolest neighbor. Absolutely.
There was one year, I think it was when Jaden was in kindergarten. Anyway, one of the houses was giving out like a bag, and I'm not talking just like the little goodie bags. Like it was a lunch bag, the brown bag, full of, like it was half full of candy and a juice box to the kids. Do you remember that?
And a juice box?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Those juice boxes are expensive.
I bet.
And they were just plop, 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 and their kids were just like hoarding to this house. Oh my gosh, it was probably Blondie.
Oh. Wow, that's expensive cookies too.
Probably so.
And they're not that good.
Oh, I disagree. I think they're good. I think they're worth the price.
Well, that means
and they're certainly not worth the attitude of the lady. Just saying, because I used to take care of her kids.
And I've tried those cookies.
Yeah.
It was on Jefferson Street. Oh, the big house with the big C on it.
Well, that's on Sycamore Street.
Oh, that's her house now.
Yeah, Jefferson was there.
Oh, okay. I just told you where the cookie lady lives.
Jefferson Street was her sister's house.
Okay.
So.
Okay, well, she would know.
I do. I took care of the dog at the sister's house.
Okay, so there you go. You probably went to the.
They wouldn't take me to Florida with them, but they'd pay me really good money to sit at their house and watch a dog that had diabetes.
Well, there you go. So
Okay.
there you go. Okay.
Okay. And I got to use their car for the week while they were gone, so I didn't have a car back then.
And before that guy bought that yellow Corvette thing.
No, he already had the Porsche.
Oh, okay.
It was a special car that he only drove on special occasions. And every time he went to drive it, he'd have to jump it because the battery would be dead because he left it sitting for so long in
Yeah.
between drives.
Okay.
No, I got to drive his Jeep.
Okay. I never babysat for any famous people.
I've watched judges' kids, lawyers' kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Well, honestly, she probably didn't pay anything for the cookies. Oh.
Oh.
That's horrible.
Well, you know, and to be totally honest, a lot of parents won't let their kids have.
This was when she was a kid, though.
Oh, okay. I was going to say nowadays,
no.
Parents won't let their kids have
Home
baked goods or stuff because of all the insanity that's going on and everything. I mean, when I was a kid,
Rice Krispie treats, popcorn balls.
you used to get all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you used to get all kinds of stuff. The apples, oranges, all that stuff. Yeah. Nowadays, if you get something that's back when we were kids, getting homemade was special. Now, if you get homemade, then it's completely different attitude.
Angie says they're not allowed to do homemade items at the center. Yeah.
Yeah.
They stopped doing that back when, I don't know, the early 90s or late 80s in a lot of churches, daycare centers, schools, that kind of stuff.
It's a conspiracy. I think Little Debbie's in on it.
Little Debbie or Hershey.
And Hershey. I think Little Debbie and Hershey together.
Bunch of cookie and cupcake stuff to make with the kids. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Kim says, ha ha ha, OMG.
OMG, yes. Yeah, back when we were kids, if we got these homemade popcorn balls and stuff, we ate those. I mean,
the first things we ate, they were so good.
But we never
I remember helping Aunt Karen make some one year.
What's for dinner tonight?
Well, we just had lunch, so
yeah, we just had a couple toasted cheeses
and some soup. Tomato soup.
So who knows? We have no idea.
Maybe.
Pork chops? Maybe
pork chops later. We're bad. Our eating regimen.
We may eat tonight about 10 or 11. 10 or 11 tonight. We might eat again. And
porky chops. Yeah.
I've been using my cardboard oven a lot. I like that, but
we have our microwave back now.
Yeah, we got a microwave out there, and she asked, was it today or yesterday? Anyway, you asked me about making something, so I started last night.
So she starts going out to the other garage, and I'm like, "Where are you going?"
I was gonna go get the charcoal
to microwave. 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, it was your burritos.
My burritos.
Yeah. She asked me to make her some burritos, so I'm like, okay. So I got up and went out to the garage and
I'm like, what are you doing?
I was gonna get the charcoal ready for the cardboard oven so that I could put them in the oven, and she's like, just use the microwave. I'm like, oh, I forgot we had that.
Well, it's been almost a year.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'm happy not having that stuff around me.
Starting to feel normal again.
What?
With that stuff around.
Yeah.
I've been microwaved.
She's been microwaved. You've been Betty Crocker.
I've been Betty Crockered.
I've been Colin Powell. But what movie? So hamburgers and tater tots. That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Sounds good. I actually
love tater tots. Tater tots are right up there with pizza for me. I love tater tots.
Last month, mid-month, it was September.
Could we?
No.
When we did our grocery shop.
No.
Speaking of, I can't find that video.
Okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
$433 grocery haul, and I can't find the video.
What? We're silly.
Yes, this is true. It's what Bentley wanted. Bentley is a smart kid.
Yeah. We had hamburger a couple times last month.
His mommy spelled his name wrong. Poor guy.
We
love you guys.
I actually was out and found three puffball mushrooms, and I brought them home and cleaned them up and fried them up, and they were delicious. So I used them as filler in a meatloaf and added some of those mushrooms. I liked them.
A little too dirt tasting for me.
They were dirt. They
They're
did taste.
earthy.
They were very earthy, but they were delicious. To me, they tasted when I fried them up.
I tried it though. I was
You did.
and I ate all of my meaty loaf.
You did. You
Well,
did.
except for that last bite, and I was like, I can't.
To me, when I fried them up, they tasted kind of like
dirt.
Not like dirt, like
You might as well call it.
You might as well call it
Dirt.
dirt. What movie? So
I don't know the movie for the first one that you said, the Colin Powell thing.
Really?
Do I look like I'm kidding?
You've been Betty Crocker and I've been Colin Powell?
Yeah, I don't know what movie that is.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
I feel like I'm gonna be stupid when I realize it.
Mel Gibson played in it as a person a lot like me.
That's like half of his movies. That's not fair. Okay, hold on. No, I don't want to. Conspiracy theory.
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute. That's like half of his movies.
Remember when he was talking to,
I don't remember him saying that. But
yeah. She asked him if he had ever read.
Are you shaving your eyebrows?
No. Why does it
They look funky.
They are just funky. When she asked him if he had ever read A Catcher in the Rye, and he said no one ever gave it. And she said, "You read that in school?" And he said, "No one's ever given it to me in school." And then he goes into his little talk and saying how the girls get Betty Crocker and the boys get Colin Powell.
Kim gave us shocked eyeballs. Shocked eyeballs. Like the cartoons.
So anyway, I can do that with my eyes. You want to see it?
Stop.
Never mind.
No.
Okay, now I lost track of what I was talking about.
Oh, thank God. I'm just kidding. What were we talking about, guys?
I don't know.
Tater tots, hamburgers.
I remember talking about mushrooms.
Mushrooms. You fried up that mushroom and.
Oh yeah. It tasted like
dirt.
No. See,
yes.
You did that to know.
I know.
Kind of like fried chicken.
Dirt.
No, it was
dirt.
It was in between fried chicken and fried green tomatoes. No, it wasn't. Colin Powell. Yep. So she says it tasted like dirt. They were earthy. So which one was better though, the pheasant back or the puffballs? If you had to choose.
I guess the puffballs, because they didn't have quite as strong of a taste as the pheasant back. The pheasant back was nasty.
Yes, fried green tomatoes are delicious.
I didn't get any this year again.
Delicious. Dad actually had some.
He wouldn't let me pick
at his house because they had like 2 or 3 plants.
When?
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 plants out there, and yeah, there was a few years when we lived out in Taylor Township where we had a lot of green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Because there was a field just down the road.
Tomato field across.
There was a tomato field just down the road, and I went out there a couple times in the dead of night.
Gotta go over there. Dana has some newspapers for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, did you hear her sister passed away? I don't know if you heard that or not. She's pretty down right now.
Pretty upset about it.
Yeah.
And
there's several other things happening to her right now, so
pray for her. Now I got the notification that you're alive.
Oh, well, good.
What is up with that?
Yeah.
Angie, yeah, she saw some stuff about Facebook.
Okay.
About
yeah, there's a couple things going on with her right now, and she's kind of down. So
just pray for her.
I'm sure she could use some chatting,
some loving.
So.
Can you get me creative pills again, please?
As you wish. As you wish. Don't talk about me while I'm gone.
Oh, I was saying. Ooh.
Don't do
like
that.
A really popular
don't
song.
Do that for real.
I know, I'm trying not to. We're gonna make him think I'm singing. He didn't look. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. He's coming back though. Yeah, she's got some pretty whisper. I know, right? She's got some pretty dramatic, and it's not the worst thing on the planet, right? But it's not fun either. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Shh. Don't tell him I was singing that.
Yeah, huh?
Keep Casper Family Adventures.
Hey,
Hi.
there you are. There you are. Thanks for stopping by. They said they might be able to stop by.
Yay.
How you doing? How you doing? We're just having a normal, everyday, do nothing day. Just
Kim and Angie were saying the same thing, and Kim says, "Same brains, Angie."
who?
Angie and Kim were both going whisper, whisper, whisper,
Whisper,
while he's
whisper.
gone.
That's right. That's right. Doing great. Awesome. Awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I've been doing the same thing I've been doing for years. I just run around the woods and try to video most of what I do, and every once in a while make sure I got enough videos up for my channel, and that's about.
Like you ever run out of videos.
That's true.
Can't work. Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Ugh. Why
Ooh.
did you need to be there at 5:15?
I'd never be anywhere.
Is that even a real time?
That's not. That's a fake time. That's fake time. No, I wouldn't be thrilled either.
I don't miss that about childcare.
No, I'm fast asleep at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh no, our opener called in.
That is too early.
What time do you guys open? You open at 6, right?
Egads.
Well, no, 5:30. You guys open at 5:30, right? It's been a while. Oh gosh. No. For tomorrow and Thursday?
But no. I'm actually going to bed earlier than I used to. Back when we actually had the house and we were, living like a normal life.
I mean, we've never lived a normal life.
Well, for most people, I mean, like had a house and we actually lived in a house.
Okay.
So when we did that, I usually stayed up and didn't go to bed until around 5:30 and sleep as long as I could, and then get up and repeat. Rinse, repeat as necessary. Once we converted the van and took off, then the schedule became completely different. It was like whenever the sun came up and woke me up, I got up, and whenever it got dark and there was nothing to do, I went to bed. And now we're kind of in between that. We don't really live in a house or anything, but we don't really live in the van either. So it's kind of, we live in a garage, and I'm kind of not upset about that. So
oh, that's good. My mom was gonna come out and hang over.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Bless their hearts. They're such super troopers.
I would be much more happy being back in the van than I would be probably being in a house right now. But that's not going to happen. So anyway, that's not going to happen. And so, who knows?
So you don't have to stay till close?
I hope not.
Ugh.
You're in charge of everything over there now, right? Giggle, giggle.
She's laughing at me. Look at me.
So.
Ow.
Yeah, if I could have a 10, 20, 30, 50 acres of woodlands, just out in the middle of nowhere, I wouldn't mind having a house, but I'm kind of, yeah, who knows? I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for having nothing. I'm getting ready for that because everybody's going to have nothing here soon. True. Everybody's going to have nothing real soon.
No, tomorrow I'll get 2:30. Oh, good. Good.
So I've been preparing my whole life to have nothing.
You get to take a nap? Yeah, she's in charge of everything now.
Yep. Good. It's good to be the
Casper family. What have you been up to?
It's good to be the king.
Not when you get a phone call to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. It ain't.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so feel free to jump in here and so are they back in school, like school's running around here? Working on college, loads of homework. Angelina's story. who's on. She's actually doing homework right now too. She's passing out cards.
Oh, show me.
Are we playing Uno?
We're gonna play Uno.
She said we're gonna. She's bored.
Yep. We're gonna liven up the party.
The kids are back in school there for you. Okay.
Not that one.
So apparently,
Don't show me your cards.
quit looking.
Turn them away.
Shh.
You
Apparently,
go first.
okay. Apparently, we're gonna be playing Uno. So, what kind of card games do you guys like to play? Okay. I don't know. Oh, so, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh. Oh,
Green.
green. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Go pick
I
two.
knew you were gonna make me do that.
I can't help it.
Oh,
Did you hear that? My turn again?
Well, yeah, there's only two of us playing.
You're right. Okay, well, I skipped you.
Well, now you gotta go again.
Oh, okay. Now I got to draw.
Ah,
Oh,
no.
+4.
No.
And it's red. Here, get two more. I'm sorry. Hey, CRP, how you doing?
Hey, CRP.
My turn?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and get two more.
I'm gonna hurt you. Oh my God.
Is it my
Who
turn?
dealt these cards? If you make me deal again, so
I'm sorry. Hold on. I also, Harry Potter. Oh, the clue. I also want the Harry Potter clue.
So we just put in layaway. Haha, that's what you get. And it's blue. We just put in layaway the trouble game. Draw two more.
Whoa. You didn't let me go.
You don't get to go. You have to draw. You have to draw 4. Did
Yes.
you draw 4? Well,
Yes.
Did you draw 2 more?
Yes, I just did.
About damn time. The board.
Freaking crazy
Trouble,
woman
that
here.
game Trouble, we just put one in layaway, but it's the Mandalorian, the Star Wars Mandalorian version.
There, it's green now.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip you.
Oh, you skipped me.
I'm doing it again.
Oh, that's a 0. There. Woo-hoo, we're having fun now. Packed all the board
You
games.
packed them all. I can't go.
How much is
20.
the trouble?
It was $20 at Walmart. Quit
She
playing that number. I don't have any like that.
she had a choice between
I can't go.
what was it? Trouble and something else.
Something else. I don't remember what though.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
It wasn't. Sorry.
Sorry.
We're gonna yellow kick you guys. Yes, they are.
Whoa.
They are
Toy
Story cards. I don't like green. I'm making it blue.
Well, I don't like blue. I'm making it red. Uno.
Oh, I got one of those too. See, now it's back to me. Ha ha ha.
Oh, and now I'm done.
You.
I'm out. I win. There we go.
All right, hold on. What are we?
All right.
Harry,
Angie has those.
No, she wants those.
No, it says I have those.
Oh, the Toy Story cards.
Yeah.
She wants the Harry Potter Uno cards. CRP, we already said hi.
Were you tempted to boonder? No, we had hotel set up for everything. We didn't need to go running around, and
Our board games got ruined when
we were only going to be there for a couple
Isn't that
days.
horrible? Are you tempted to boondock? No, hell no.
Yeah, we were only going to be there. It was like what, 4 days?
I booked hotels for a reason.
We were only there for 4 days, and
yeah, Angie, I don't blame you.
we spent the whole time in hotel
We
rooms.
were
So.
well, we didn't spend the whole time in hotel rooms.
When we stayed,
We slept in
whatever.
like normal people do.
Yeah, I didn't.
On real beds.
Whatever. So everybody was kind of giving that first hotel room a bunch of shit.
Because it was nasty. It was nothing like its reviews or the way it looked on the website. Somebody asked if I looked at Yelp. Yeah, I looked at Yelp, and the reviews were not that bad. So I don't know if we just got a super crappy room or COVID had changed things, because the most recent review I could find was 6 months old, which is right before or right after COVID struck.
You know what really upset me was that they canceled breakfast and they blamed it on COVID.
Yeah, they wouldn't serve breakfast, which pawned me off.
So anyway, the first one was fine. I didn't have any problems with it.
It was not great. Now,
No,
we
it wasn't
have
great.
much worse.
Oh yeah, there's never gonna be one worse than Columbus.
Probably never gonna be worse than Columbus.
No.
Yeah.
So
Well, here's the thing, Kim.
It wouldn't have done any
It
good.
wouldn't have done any good. It would have required us either A, completely trying to change hotels, which would have cost more money than I was willing to spend.
Yeah.
Well, me too. And that Keeper or Casper, I keep saying Keeper. Sorry, Casper. Is that on the website it said they were still serving the breakfast. I double checked that. I didn't think to call ahead and say, "Hey, are you still serving any kind of breakfast?"
There was like a little sign, like a handwritten sign that was popped up there.
Yeah.
So who knows when they put that up?
Angie, that's not true because the second one we stayed at, she said she heard all hotels were doing that. I watched a TikTok that has to do
the
second breakfast at their hotel.
The second one had breakfast.
The second one had a breakfast.
And
he does not regret not going.
Oh no, yeah, he's fine with not going. He didn't. But the first one,
I think the next trip we try to plan though is going to be with him and his girlfriend and Michael and Angelinda, and all 6 of us go somewhere for a few nights.
The first hotel had a really good pool.
Yeah, well,
big pool.
It needed some updating. But it was nice. I mean, it was cool. The water was clean.
It was a big giant tub full of water.
And I was in heaven for like 3 hours.
There you go.
It was awesome. Yeah. And I was by he left me all alone.
I did. The woman that worked at the first one wasn't very talkative or very
No, she wasn't very social.
Social, yeah. And then we left there and we drove to the second one. And that was in Kissimmee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. The hotel wasn't to me, it wasn't any different.
Waitlist, CRP, all the apartments on waitlist. Everybody's apartment hunting because of COVID. Because they're getting kicked out of their houses now because the moratorium for the landlords has ended. It ended in mid-August. So now all these people that couldn't pay all summer long are now homeless. And the apartment prices are like triple.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
No, they did not.
Angie, they did not.
Nope, they did not extend that. September.
We know that because somebody in the family just lost his apartment.
It was like September 12th or 14th.
No, it was August 14th it ended.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's done.
Because the one we just dealt with got booted out on the September 1st.
Okay, but I don't think we're gonna really maybe deal with apartment hunting right now. I don't think that's on the table at this point.
We're not going to talk about housing right now. I don't want to.
Okay, no housing talk today. Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. She enjoyed the trip to Florida.
Oh, it was so short.
It was 4 days. It seemed like it took as long to drive there.
And it wasn't going to be that short. It was actually going to be a couple of days longer. But then Jaden, when we were initially making all the plans, said, well, I want to be back on my birthday. So then I shortened it by 2 days. And then he ended up not even going. So that perturbed me a tad bit, other than the fact I really just wanted him to go and get out of freaking Kokomo for a little bit.
Yeah, well.
But it all worked out. And yes, it was good. Our time at Disney World was
awful.
Except for meeting Kim, was awful. I'm not going to lie. Although Earl of Sandwich is good. We're definitely going to do Earl of Sandwich again.
The Earl of Sandwich was very tasty. Michelle doesn't think it was expensive. I think it was a little overpriced, especially for the size of the sandwich. I think it was very good, no doubt about that. I just think that it was a very small sandwich.
I think if you're comparing it to restaurants outside of Disney World, it was a little more expensive. If you compare it to eating in Disney World, it was not.
Well, I wasn't comparing it to the ones in Disney. Basically, what you would take is a
Sonny's is good. We went there when we met Miss Dina.
Sonny's barbecue. Oh, the barbecue. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they're in Palatka.
Palatka.
Yep.
Yes, Disney Springs. Yes, that's what they call it, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's where we went. So that's where I found out.
Makes me so happy.
That's where I found out that you can hide from COVID by sitting really still.
She and her husband act exactly in person as they do on those videos. She was exactly the same. It was awesome. Very easy to talk to. We sat there and talked for 3 hours?
Yeah, I guess I talked too much.
Well, you got a little oversharey at one point. But
I
it's
always
okay.
get over Sherry.
You do get oversharing.
I
It's
tell
okay.
people anything they want to know. I don't care.
Sometimes you tell them more than they want to know.
I probably do tell them more than they want to know. So anyway.
Oh, really? Angie, that's awesome. So she was starstruck and being added her on Facebook.
Awesome. She's a nice person.
She's very sweet.
She's a very nice person.
She gave me really big earrings.
Her husband does his job well. He sits back and listens.
Observes.
Yep. He did exactly what I thought he would do.
Yes, me too. I knew he was going to be that way, though. Steve is very laid back and just watch and observe.
And of course, I expressed a lot of stuff, which I probably shouldn't do, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he was they were both exactly the same in real life. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, and then she met Kim at Disney.
At Disney. She is actually a Disney cast member.
Yes, she used to work at the airport, and then she moved to the Star Wars thing.
Galaxy's Edge.
Galaxy's Edge.
And she's part of the not maintenance, but
janitorial.
Thank you, crew. Yes. She's the one that helps Disney stay so clean and pretty.
Yes.
Yes, it was nice.
It was
nice to sit and talk to her. We sat there for like an hour talking to her, probably.
Yes. She was a very sweet person. They both were very sweet people. Yeah.
Yeah, not during COVID. Wait till all this stupidness ends. Me too, Casper. Me too.
We haven't seen. Well, we seen it from the Skyliner.
Yeah, we got to see it kind of from the Skyliner, and it looks so big.
Yeah, I've already said, and I mean it. I love her to death, and I would do anything for her. I wouldn't torture him that way again.
I didn't enjoy it that way.
I will not go back to Disney until all of this insanity mask BS is over. I won't do it. So
we can tolerate the 6 feet apart. Doesn't faze me. I don't mind 6 feet apart because I like big bubbles. Clearly. But
I like big bubbles, and I cannot lie.
And you told me not to sing.
I'm not singing.
You just did.
That is not singing.
That was the singing.
I cannot sing.
That was the singing.
Whatever.
Anyway, just embarrassed myself.
Casper thought it was funny.
I didn't think about it. That's what I think about. They're laughing more. I got more embarrassed.
No, look at this turning red. I can see it. Oh, look at that. She made herself turn red. So, anyways, yeah.
Poor doggy.
I have to honestly say, though, I went into it with a bad attitude.
You did. You didn't help yourself any.
But I do that with everything. You
didn't go to Devil's Tower with a bad attitude.
Well, no, because there wasn't a bad attitude there.
I wasn't one at Disney until you created it.
Bull. Anyway.
They weren't being mean about it.
They
were not being mean about it.
No, they weren't being mean about it. They were just being like insistent.
Yes.
So anyway, and to be totally honest.
Yes, and she's like, so the weather is nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful right now. Any of the craft? Nope.
No, she's not doing any of that. No. To be totally honest, craft bazaars around here are the only people that show up to them are two kinds of people. The old people who don't have anything else to do and who are accustomed to going to bazaars and they just go to get out of the house, or the people that go to bazaars to look at what you're doing so that they can go home and make it cheaper. Or as cheap as you did.
I was going to say, or as cheap as we did.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I made, I don't know how you could possibly make it any cheaper.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't see craft bazaars as a opportunity.
Not around here.
Not around here.
Now we met several people who the weekend before, they worked the one with us. They were down. Where'd that one say she was? She was in Cincinnati, and they made like $7,000 in one weekend.
I don't know.
In Cincinnati. Like, that's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Can you imagine the amount of merchandise? And hers was the crocheted scarf thingies. Those.
Okay.
Not like a flat scarf. It has like this funky ruffle that they do. Yeah, right, Casper? And she handmade all those, and she sold $7,000 worth. Her average cost of her items was $19. I'll let you do the math on how many she sold.
That's funny. Yeah. The thing is, oh yeah, yeah.
No, it says you can't be mobile.
Yeah,
you have
can't.
to be stationary.
Yeah, you have to be stationary because they'll say something to you. As a matter of fact, one of the bus drivers got on my nerves, and I had to get a little lippy with him because I took my mask off when I went and sat on the bus, and he made
that we were the only ones on, by the way.
yeah,
we were the only ones on the bus.
and he made a snarky remark about me wearing the mask, and I pulled my water out and started drinking it. And says, "I'm drinking water, leave me alone." And he said, "Well, you're not supposed to be drinking water on the bus." And well, no, it said they strongly discouraged it. They didn't say it couldn't be done.
Yeah.
So I kind of had a little bit of a moment.
Yeah, the Casper, that is a lot of work to crochet on.
So
you know what ones I'm talking about? It looks like they crochet and then they pull one of the threads so it kind of like bunches up a little bit. That's what she made. That's what she knitted, maybe not crocheted, but knitted them. Either way, she handmade them. $19 a piece, and she sold $7,000 worth of merchandise.
Well, there you go.
Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
My brain still can't do those numbers. Like, I can't.
Well, that's because you suck at math.
Well, I do. That's not a lie. So, yeah.
Pardon me, my COVID accent.
So if we could, if we had an account that afforded us to travel to some of these bigger places, to do bigger bazaars, I kind of don't mind doing them. I like the making the stuff and the selling the stuff. I don't like setup. Setup sucks.
Yeah.
I don't mind tear down, but setup sucks.
Yeah, setup sucks.
Because you're always under this like huge pressure to get stuff done. Anyway, I get yelled at all the time at college for drinking water. Dumb. Yeah. Cousin and I used to get yelled at too, and I would look at him and say, "I'm old and this is so hot. I'm old and have diabetes. Do you want me to die in your classroom?" Student or teachers already shut up.
Exciting man cave purchases coming up not on mine. I don't know. We don't buy anything for the man cave.
We're not buying anything right now.
No.
Well, we did buy. Okay, so that little refrigerator that we were gifted, it's kind of dying, like it's close to dead. And instead of risking losing food, not that there was a whole lot in there, and because I was ready to step up the fridge game, I was tired of having this much space to put food in. So we found a used, what they call them, like college dorm refrigerators. It's like 3 foot tall refrigerator on Facebook Marketplace, and we bought it. So, and I'm very happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it, actually. I'm like, the freezer space in it is much larger than what we had.
Yes.
We went from a space like this big to like a shoebox. Well, even bigger than a shoebox.
I wouldn't say that.
Size
okay.
space. Well, wide. Like if you turn a shoebox sideways, it's about that long. It's just not as, anyway.
Okay.
It's better. And I have a video of us getting it and cleaning it. I'm not sure where the video went because it's not on my camera. It might be on my camera, actually, now that I think about it.
Might be. So you've got so much stuff on there.
Not on my camera. Not on my camera. Because I didn't.
You go to bazaars that are always so crowded.
Not around here.
Yeah, I don't know.
The one at the fairgrounds was crowded, but nobody was buying anything. As a matter of fact, okay.
Okay.
So last year when Mom and I were doing this, we worked a bazaar at the 4-H fairgrounds over in Greentown. You remember that young lady that was selling the beef jerky for her trip to France?
Yes.
Richard and I were wondering if she got to do her trip because I think it was supposed to be in May. And right now, France is one of the places that's banned American citizens from coming in. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, yeah, not in the space we were in, though.
I think she did do a video.
I did. I just have to see. It might still be on my camera. I'm still doing some editing. No, we're using it.
We use everything. There's nothing.
We use the camp stove, like, not every day, but most every day. Our pots and pans, obviously, we use that in real life anyway. The only thing we're not using in van life, or now that we used in van life, was the bed frame.
Ooh.
Wow. So why were you going to... I just realized China. Oh, why were you going to China? That's interesting.
For 2 years.
Dang, that's a long wait. Okay.
School trip. Okay. Yeah. So is
So what are you in school for?
Yeah, is Chinese like a language you're learning, or it just happened to be China, or? I always wanted to go to Japan. I think that would be cool.
I want to go to Greece.
And England.
Or Australia.
I want to go to England.
But really, I just don't want to travel out of the United States. But if I did, I would go to Greece.
I want to visit the homeland. I want to go to England.
I used to say I wanted to go to England until some of my family members on Facebook went stupid. I'm majoring in interior with Chinese culture and language.
Oh.
Interesting.
Feng Shui.
Sping Chua.
Oh no, that's staying on.
Well, the hitch is on there, but the trailer or the carrier's not.
No, all that stays. Just because we're not out on the road 100% all the time does not mean that we won't continue to do that. And if I can ever, hello,
Dave Poems and Songs. Hi.
Dave's Poems and Songs. How you doing?
If interesting doesn't mean.
I'm trying to see the picture. It doesn't mean that it won't be used and that we won't be back out there doing short-term adventures and stuff out on the road. I absolutely fell in love with Wyoming, and I can pretty much guarantee if I have anything to do with it, that won't be the last time I'm out on those open plains for a couple weeks. So, and if she doesn't want to go back next time, I'll try to, you know.
I could let you go for 2 weeks by yourself. I would be a freaking nervous Indian the whole time.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Doing good. Doing good. I'm always doing good because that's just what I expect from myself. So anyway, I will be going back to Wyoming, to the plains out there. I fell in love with it. Truly the only thing that is keeping me from being a little more insistent about moving out there is the fact that in wintertime it gets really, really cold and it's very, very away from everything. If Wyoming was Wyoming but had Florida weather, I would be there right now permanently. If I had to walk and drag her with me. Yeah, wow. Wow.
Strong words there, Holmes.
Very strong words. Any updates on your plans for the next few months on traveling? Absolutely no. You're funny. You make me laugh. I try. No. Oh, it is. It is. But they do have deer and antelope out there.
Don't forget the cows.
Oh, yeah. I can't forget the cows. So.
I don't know if I'd say beautiful.
Oh, it is beautiful.
I don't know if I'd say beautiful.
I tell you what.
There's no alligators, so it can't be too pretty. No palm trees either.
I have always been a huge fan of the Midwest forests and woodlands.
There's no trees.
Well, hold on. Let me continue.
No.
Okay. I love Indiana when it comes to our nature. I love it. I just do. I got very attached to Florida and the beaches and the summer all year round for the most part and things of that nature. And I fell in love with Florida, and that became my favorite state. I'm not yelling. But when we went out on this adventure and I ended up, when we ended up in Wyoming.
Suddenly I'm not on the adventures.
Yeah. There was just something about it. I climbed to the top of one of those mesas on these rolling, just rolling hills and plains, and you'd see wild antelope and deer out there, and no people for 100 miles in any direction. Something went. So anyway, no, we do talk about that on my channel. It's still a friendly channel, but anyway, I fell in love with one. I think Wyoming is beautiful, beautiful. Now, I really liked South Dakota in the Black Hills when we were in the Black Hills. The only problem was just too many people. It was just inundated with tourists. So I didn't care for that.
I'm sure there's more remote areas.
So yes, but I love that area. I love that area. Wyoming, South Dakota, and that area.
They have weasels out there too, Bentley.
They have weasels?
That's what he said.
Oh, I didn't see any weasels.
We saw groundhogs.
No, we saw prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs, sorry.
Prairie dogs. As a matter of fact, I brought a prairie dog home with me.
Dead or alive, it came home with him.
Yeah, not all of it, just the outside of it. So
just the furry part.
Just the furry part. But yeah, I found a prairie dog home, and then I looked up the legalities of taking one of those bad boys, and basically it was like, go have fun. So I got myself a prairie dog.
Considered a nuisance animal.
They're considered a nuisance animal.
I'm not sure
really,
brown cord will reach that outlet.
Really, they're just like really fat squirrels that don't climb trees.
Their bellies are fat. It looks pregnant.
No, because I opened it up and there was no babies in there.
I'm just saying it looks.
Okay. He was only kidding. No weasels. Well,
there's weasels everywhere.
There's a lot of weasels everywhere.
I've been to a lot of politician meetings. Trust me, there's weasels.
There are weasels everywhere. Yeah. You're getting cold. Okay. So yeah, I loved Wyoming. I really want to get back. I still want to. Well, hopefully she does too. But once we get to Wyoming, I still want to circle around, get up into Washington State, go down through California, weave around Arizona, Nevada, and hit all those states. I want to make sure that before I get too old and decrepit, that I hit every state that there is in the United States, at least the continental U.S. I may not ever get to Hawaii, and I may not ever get to Alaska, but I'm one step ahead of the Democrats. I've already been to Washington, D.C., so when they try to pad the numbers and make Washington, D.C. a state, I've already been there. I don't see myself going to Puerto Rico either, so. No. I was in the Army with a guy from Puerto Rico, and he got into the U.S.
She wants to do that too.
You want to do that too? Awesome, yes. Yeah, the guy that I was in the Army with left Puerto Rico to join the Army because he didn't like Puerto Rico, and he was from there, so. Yeah. I don't have any desire to go to Puerto Rico either, even if it becomes a state.
Even if it's your own backyard.
Yeah, it won't be my backyard. Yeah. All right. And so people are talking to each other. That's good. So anyway, sure it is.
Well, I mean, he's saying hi to Jasper, but.
No, I'm saying. Ow. So anyway, it's starting to get dark here.
I know, that's why I was trying to figure out where to get some light.
There aren't any lights. So we may have to.
But you've got like the outlet taken up.
I can't help it. I had to have that one.
I know.
Yes.
We're going to have to go anyway.
Well, we're going to have to. So it is. It's pretty dark. Is it pretty dark where you guys are at? I mean, looking at the. You don't love road trips. Oh, it gives you upset stomach.
Bovine.
I love road trips. Awesome. Well, we are going to have to get off of here. Oh, it's still really light. Well, I mean, like looking at us.
If you're looking at the video,
if you're looking at is our image getting darker because the sun is going down and there's no light in here right now. So it looks like we're starting to. Oh, ooh la 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 la.
Ooh la la la.
So do you want to turn it or do you want?
I need to get off here.
Okay, she needs to get off here. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. I would like to thank all of you guys for showing up. We're gonna go ahead and get off of here, and I do appreciate everybody for showing up and chatting. And maybe we can do this again soon. Always keep track of what's going on.
Your notifications.
And thank you. You guys, you have a very good night too, and keep up with your homework.
Bye.
See you guys later. Thank you for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's your own backyard. It's not ending. It's like not
Go
going
away.
anywhere.
Go away.